Hi, hello everybody. My name is Vasily Kirin and here my second lesson. And we will start with some body exercise. For these exercises we need some chair. I don't have a chair unfortunately in my studio, but I think it's okay. Now what we have to do? First we should sit. We stretch our centers, our levity center and gravity center. Yeah, so we should stretch this part very strong. Then I suggest to put your arms in this position. Then what we will do? First of all, we will do just rotation. We should create rotation to the right and to the left, to the right and to the left. Here we should use these diagonal muscles. Very common mistake in this exercise that we start to use our shoulders to make the rotation and we don't turn our body. Here, that's why we put our arms in this position and we turn our body. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Also, I try to keep my knee together, not like this. Yeah, I should keep my knee together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then the second action is side to side. Yeah? In this case, when we sit on the chair, we don't use our hips. We're trying to use only our levity center. And we dance this slide action. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to the left and 1, 2, 3 to the right. I try to use only my sides. Yeah? Again, I don't use my shoulders to create this shape and sway. I use only my sides. And I try to push like from the left side to the right side, very strong to the side. Then very strong to the side to the left. Yeah? Then, very common mistake that we don't coordinate our head with our second center, with our levity center. We should create one line from my center to my head, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then, the exercise we will make 8 times, 8 bars with the rotation, and then 8 bars with the side action. Let's try this exercise with the music. Then we do it 8 times with the rotation and 8 times to the side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we use only our sides till the end. And we try to keep our knees together. And then side to side. Our spine should be very strong. And I try to keep my head on one place. I don't do like this. This is also a very common mistake. I use only my levity center. And then rotation. Okay, good. Next exercise, same on the chair, we combine these 2 actions. We combine a rotation and our side action. And we are going with diagonals forward and diagonals back with the same position in the arms, we do rotation and this action to the side. Then rotation and action to the side with the same count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we go diagonal forward and up, and we raise our forward elbow. We should do like this 8 times, and then we are going back. We raise our back elbow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Especially for me, the second movement is much more difficult. Forward is easier. And then we will try to dance it with the music. Go. 1, 2, stretch. 1, 2, stretch. 1, 2, stretch. Knee together. Stretch maximum. Use your body in a very strong way. Don't use your shoulder blades and go back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then again forward. Okay, good. Then we stand up and we are doing the same action but between the legs. We bend our knee, our feet should be parallel. Then we put our position, shoulders down, yeah. Don't forget that our right wrist for the man should be a little bit more down, then our left wrist should be on our high level, yeah. For the lady, your right wrist should be your eye level, and your left wrist should be the same level with your shoulder or a little bit higher. Here. Then we stretch our centers very strong to make our presentation. Don't forget that this is the mistake. Then we block our spine and we will have a lot of problems during the dancing, because in this position we can rotate all our body together. And we should feel that our spine very vertical and keep this vertical line. Then our joint can rotate in a very free way. Now, we do the same exercise between the legs with the position. Only with the body. We don't use our hips now. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the mistake. Very common mistake when we rotate only our arms. Yeah, we should isolate this part, our rib cage and our hips, and we try to rotate only with these diagonal muscles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this 8 times, and then we are going to the side again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, remember, very common mistake that we do only with our head. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want to see the swing action in our second center. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That our head stay on one place. Like this, we will try to dance with the music. Good, let's start. And 1, 2, 3, 1. Did you feel it? I'm gonna start fade away. Miss out of vertical. And to the side. And again, rotation. And again, side to side. Okay, very good. Then we do the same exercise, the same rotation, but we add our knee and our hips. Before we did only in our second center without the hips. Now we will try to make it with our knee and our hips. And then our rotation becomes much bigger. We start the rotation from our knee, from our ankle, the feeling that I rotate my body also in my feet. Also we can try to make rotation only in our knee. Then we add our hip joints, these ankles, to the rotation. And then, like a spiral, we will create very big picture in our frame. And then you will feel that our amount of the rotation become much bigger. But our spine at the moment should stay very vertical. Very vertical. Then, when we go side to side, the same action in the knee. First we do it in the knee, we make this action. Then we go to our hips. And then, again, like a spiral, we go to our second center. In this case, our head will go a little bit right to left, left to right, but this part should stay on one place. This is the mistake again. Then I use only my upper part. And I try to make the swing only in my center. And this exercise, we will try to make 8 times with the rotation and then 8 times with the side action. Okay, ready? Make your position very straight, very strong, and go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Rotation from the knee to the high center.
I know that when you're within me, there's so much that you just don't see.
And to the side. 1,
2. You would only take the time. I know
this part on one place.
You find.
And again rotation. Okay, very good. Now, again, next step, we combine these two actions, rotation and side action. And we go diagonal forward and diagonal back. But in this case, you can see that I will transfer my weight from left leg to the right leg, because I should go like around the center. Yeah, I make a rotation and side action. I can change my head as well. Depends on the figure which will dance during our routine. Rotation, side step. Rotation, side action. The same backward. Rotation, side. Rotation, side. Rotation, side. Rotation, side. Like this, we also will try to make 8 bars with the music forward and backwards. Okay, let's start. Stretch your center, keep the position, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And back. Okay, very good. Now, in this exercise, the most common mistake that we make our spine not so strong, and we do this position. Yeah? Especially when we try to stretch and we lose our center. Stretch and we lose our center. We never lose our center. We should keep it every time inside. And we can make this side action only to the side. Never like this or like this. This part should be very stable. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In the same back. 1, 2, 3. This position is very, very common in this exercise. Should be every time in. Okay, next exercise, we are going to the steps. You remember that on the previous lesson we did the step exercises. Now we immediately going to the big square, natural turn. We will go forward, side, backward, side, forward, side, backward, side. Just to remember you that we divide our driving action and side action. I suggest to dance forward without any sway and swing. And then when we make a side step, only here we can make our swing. Then we go down, and again we are back to the vertical position. Then we go side, and again we make a swing action. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we drive like crazy with the first step. Now we make the rotation in our knee, then we make a side step, and here we start to make our swing action as we did in the exercise, from our knee to the hip and to the second center. Then we go to the center balance, make step, and now again from the left leg we start the rotation, make a center balance, pointing alignment, and here the same action. We use our knee, our hips, and our second center, like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I would like to see during the side step, when we created this beautiful swing, I would like to see that our second center should stay on our foot. This is the very common mistake as well. Okay, let's try to do it with the music. Okay, let's start. We make the position, stretch our body, long neck, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 1.
Je peux voir commencer à garde mon bras, tiens ma main. Un peu plus haut, un peu plus loin. Je veux aller encore plus loin. Et ce mon bras, mais tiens ma main. Je n'irai pas plus loin qu'il faut. Encore un pas, encore un saut. Une tempête et un
Okay.
ruisseau.
Then I suggest to dance two versions of this big square. First version, just straight, without any actions in our body. Like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, like a second big square, I suggest to dance with a swing action in the body, in our hips and in our knee. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then again, without any swing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you will feel that without any swing, it's a little bit more difficult to dance, because we should feel much better our balance. Let's try to do it with the music. Okay, ready? And no swing. And swing.
I was 7 years old. Mama told me, oh, make yourself some friends.
No swing.
We'll only once. I was 7 years old.
And with the swing.
It was a big, big world. We thought we would be pushing each other to the limits, learning quick. I get left smoke
Like this.
and drink.
Okay, next exercise, the same square, but from the left leg. Just to remember you that when we move to the left, we don't create the rotation in our upper part. We start the rotation again with a spiral action from our knee to our hips, and our body should be very, very late with this rotation. 1. Now I continue to turn my down part. 2, 3. You see, and then I stay every time a little bit on the turn. I will show you again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The feeling that we should keep our left side every time more forward than our right side. But again, very common mistake, during the left rotation, we move our right side back and then we push our lady from the legs. The same for the ladies. We should move our left side forward to create this wind up. And we start rotation with our knees. Then we add the swing action with our body, with our hips, and with our knee. We go 1 here. I continue this rotation in my knee, make a step, side step, and then I use my knee, hips, and my second center to create this beautiful shape. And 1, and 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try to do it with the music. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Very good. And again, I suggest to make the same exercise with like we did with the natural turn. We do first square, just straight, parallel to the floor. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we think only about our correct rotation. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? This is the mistake. We turn on the first step and we should turn only on the second step. And then second square, we try to dance with a bigger swing action. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, straight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it with the music. Ready? And straight.
I will not make the same mistakes that you did.
And swing.
I will not let myself cause my heart so much misery.
And straight.
I will not break the way you did. You felt so
And swing.
I've learned the hard way to never get that far.
And straight.
Because of you, I'll never stray too far from the side.
And swing.
Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side, so I don't get hurt. Because
Very good. Now we continue and we do natural turn, just not with a square. We will dance natural turn with a line of dance, with a round. Then we will add a little bit more rotation and we can add a little bit more drive. We go diagonal wall. 1, 2, 3. We finish line of dance. Then we go line of dance. 1, 2, 3. And we finish diagonal center. And we continue with the round. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like we dance Venus waltz, but there is a very big difference that in slow waltz we have a much bigger swing, and also the footwork changes, that we go every time 1, 2, 3. We have a very strong rise, then we go down, and again we have a very strong rise. Compared to the Venus waltz, we dance 1, 2, 3, more flat, and 1, 2, 3. Here is the inside edge, flat foot, without rise. Now we dance slow waltz with a big swing action. Let's try to do it with the music. 2, 2, 3.
From Russia with love, I fly to you, much wiser since my goodbye to you. I travel the world to learn.
Now we dance left turn in the same way with the circle. I suggest to start from the corner, and we go with the circle, left turn, forward, side, backward, side, forward, side, backward, side. Here we will create much bigger swing because we have to turn, but we should understand that we should create this swing just after the first step. Now we dance from the corner, we go straight and swing, backward, swing, forward, swing, backward, swing. Let's do it with the music. Take your position, stretch, and 1,
Take me for a walk.
swing, straight, swing, straight, swing, straight, swing, straight, swing. Very good. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Today we did exercise for our body actions, for our knee actions with the swing. You did very well. See you on the next lesson. Bye-bye.